Today, we're gonna find out if this $8 Wavetable synth plugin is a Serum killer.
Traptendo.
What is good, everybody? DJ Av here, and I know this is a highly anticipated review, so I wanted to take a little bit of time on this. I know this is an $8 plugin, but there's a lot of hype about this, and I really want to tackle it the best way that I can. I know a lot of you guys like my opinions on this, so I'm going to go ahead and give you my opinions. So what we have is Union, which is a $8 VST synth that works on both Windows and Mac and works in all DAWs, and it has some really good quirks about it and some things that I don't like about it as well. So with that, let's go ahead and check it out. Please leave a comment below. Let me know how you feel about it. So the link's in the description box if you want to check out Union, and also the link for the drums that I'm using in this beat will be at the top right of the screen right now and in the description box. Support me, please. Thank you so much. And I'm about to play the demo track. Let's get funky. So high, 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 so high. Oh man, here it comes. All right, as you can see here, I didn't even get into the meat of the track, and and that is the huge dilemma when it comes down to Union as a plugin. The DSP code, holy goodness. Now, keep in mind, it's not all the DSP code for this. You can weigh in on a couple of factors, like I say in certain videos, and that would be the fact that I am local screen recording on the same laptop that I am demonstrating this DAW, this plugin, and also the fact that this laptop that I'm using it was based on a 2014 processor. Even though it is an i7 quad core processor, it is still old. Now, with that being said, here is still a thing that I want to bring up, that the DSP in this definitely needs improvement. Now, other than that though, I really do like this plugin. Now, what I'm gonna do is just demonstrate some things here, and I am going to go down to this right here, which is the preset menu, and go to, now let's play that sawtooth again here, and it's quality. Now, nonetheless, it's very good quality. One of the things I really like about this is the bass that I picked out, because the sounds that were created were very good. But what we're gonna do is just talk about this GUI. The GUI is designed very nice, and I like the fact that they have 3 oscillators. I think that's really cool, and there's a couple of things that you can do with it. Now, if you want to check out some of the waveforms, you can. Here's a sign, and you just have those particular waveforms that you can use. I'm gonna go down here to metallic though. And you also have your oscillator mixer right here. Turn it up, down. Turn the second oscillator back on. Turn the third one off. You can add unison voices, just your your usual stuff that you can do. And of course, if you add more unison voices, guess what happens? The CPU goes nutty as hell. So that is one thing you got to do, is when you do make sounds, optimize them for whatever person is going to use them. The more you add the Union plugin, and I'm trying not to say unison, but the Union plugin, the more CPU you're going to add to it. What I did here, and I need to go back out because I'm just going, if you hit this magnification glass sign, you have access to the ADSR. And if I was just to draw the ADSR like so, is a visual ADSR. So, or clicking on some of these nodes here will allow you to draw different things, of course. I don't know, it's not as intuitive as Serum, but it's still there. That it doesn't have drag and drop modulation, nor does it have a traditional mod matrix. So therefore you're relying on a totally new way to design sounds. So Union, I wish you well. You have a modulation ADSR, of course. You have an LFO section here, and if I want to apply LFO, you can do it. So nonetheless, it's really good. What I do like the reverb, but the more you add stuff, the more CPU you get. All right, let's add more to the mix here. You got whiff here. What's that really about? All right, there we go. And let's see, add some damp. Of course, you can choose to add it to a specific part of your transient, either the higher frequency or the lower frequencies. You know, these are things that are pretty typical in most of your plugins or whatnot. But you know, if you are trying to get into a plugin or whatever, this is pretty good. Also, it does repeat itself down here. You know, you could do the exact same thing. You know, these are rearrangeable. Let's see if these are rearrangeable as well. No, negative. I guess not. No. You can generate wavetables, which is pretty cool. And you know, that's one of the things that you can do that I really like. Not many synths can do that. So as far as the presets go, there's a ton of presets that you have here, or a lot. So here's the bass presets here. Let's go ahead and turn this up a little bit. All right, let's look at this right real quick. So you can see that they added like 17 voices over here, 18 over here. Holy crap, what were they thinking when they made that? But yeah, it's a nice big bass though. From this preset right here, I noticed that from exploring this, it has a lot of effects on it. And the effects seem like they take up a lot of the DSP code. So that is probably the reason, some of the things that probably need improvement down the line. But other than that though, the sound quality is very good. It's very prestige. So tell me how you feel about this plugin. Yet again, I want you to leave a comment below. I definitely want to hear some feedback about it, and I'm about to weigh in on it myself. So the pros about it, of course, is the price point, $8. You can't really go wrong with that. There's no room for any crying and moaning about this plugin being bad. And thankfully enough, it is not bad at all. Actually, it's pretty darn good. Matter of fact, it's actually better than a lot of plugins out there that costs at least 20 times the amount that it costs. That is not capping at all. There are some things that I don't like about it. I hope will improve. Definitely the DSP code is really, really, really CPU heavy, and it will take out any computer. But, you know, with that being said, I had to give some consideration that I am screen recording, or at least you do. But even with that being said, if I was to compare it to Serum, Serum has a whole lot better going on for the DSP code, but even that has some issues early on. And given that my laptop came out in 2014 and Serum came out in 2014, it was at the top of its specs then and now. Anyways, we're not going to talk about Serum anymore. I just want to see an improvement in the DSP code because it is a little CPU heavy. But even with that, the sound quality is very good, so you know where the DSP is going. It's definitely going into the quality of the synth. It is very high quality as a wavetable synth, and very good and respectful about it. Do I give this plugin the stamp of approval? Definitely say about 75%. Improvement of the DSP code will bump it up to 100%, especially at its price point. It's worth checking out, that's for sure.